Okay, so hi everybody. I'm here with Benacha. He's media law lecturer, and he's the boss, CEO of Access Media Institute. This today is morning. Is morning here in Ghana. We are talking about
Sure.
Akuapem Poloo. But you can go
Okay.
into the description of this video. You will see Access TV. So you can subscribe to Access TV. The description, when you go
Ben
to the
Ben
description, you will
Achati.
see, yeah, Access
Ben
TV. I've posted
Achati.
there right now. So if you are watching us, you can just go there and subscribe to that channel. This video is going to be available there as well. Okay, so I don't know. Have you seen Akuapem Poloo's picture with their son?
Oh yeah, very well, because it has popped up the internet since yesterday. It's gotten a lot of people talking, and especially on social media, all the various social media platforms. People are actually talking about it.
I think your voice is foul. Can you?
Okay, I hope it's better now.
Yeah, it's very tiny. I don't know.
Okay, is it okay? Is it okay?
No, still.
Still. Okay. Let me.
Okay, let's go.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. So, like I was talking about, the picture on social media has gotten all the world talking about it, and a lot of people are lambasting the Ghanaian celebrity for showing such a very bad leadership in her home. So, I've seen the picture you are talking about.
Child Rights International is calling the CID to arrest her. Do you think CID should arrest her?
I think it is too harsh for a young lady, for the Child Rights International to actually call for the CID to arrest her. But what I believe, honestly, the lady needs counseling, or probably she needs to be given a psychologist to actually take care of her, because whatever she did was not normal. I mean, all of us could attest to it that it was normal. It was beyond abnormality. So you tell the CID to come and arrest her, it doesn't solve the problem. She'll still come out and do the same thing. So I will recommend that we get a psychologist to speak to her, and also get a good counselors counsel her on some of the ramifications of some of the practices on social media.
But are we not thinking about the rights of the child? Don't you think that the child's rights have been infringed, because the child is a minor, and definitely he's going to grow up one day? Maybe he's going to take up a role, let's say in government or anywhere. People can just go through the internet and dig some of these informations and use it against the child. Don't you think that it is wrong for Akuapem Poloo to do that to the son without the son's actually consent? Because the child is a minor, and I don't think he will be able to come up and say that, oh, mommy, I want to do this. Or so. Don't you think the child's rights have been infringed?
I understand where they are also coming up with their propositions, but hell no, we have to understand that this is a young woman with a son. I mean, there's that kind of bonding there. There is nothing. I mean, all of us will be very honest. We have seen our mother's nakedness before. All of us, one point in time, you will come across your mother's nakedness. You see, the only issue is how it has gone to the public domain, and how today records can be kept on social media, and it can be used against him, like you are saying, in the near future. But you see, the most important thing is that Akuapem Poloo is an act, and a lot of people are saying that whatever she does is portraying a particular information or signal to the world. But you see, the child is also a minor, and some of these things does not help the child. It goes a long way to also come and affect the child. But you see, I don't want us to treat this issue as a very criminal matter that will put the lady into a very harsh in a harsh or tight corner. But I feel that we should give her the necessary support. Let's help her to come out of this debacle. I mean, I call it a debacle. Come out of this emotional trauma, come out of this debacle and this foolishness, so that one day she can be a better person. I mean, we all attest to the fact that we have seen our mothers naked before. There's nothing new about this. Just the new thing is that this time she's gone viral on social media. And Ima, don't let us forget that she's not the first person to have actually posted such a picture on social media with a child. Yeah. I mean, we've had Ciara's picture with her son also popping up on social media, and other celebrated or so-called celebrities also in our industry. So I think if we did not do that against the other guys, why are we handling him or treating him as a demon? But I think we should help her, get her psychologist, get her people to talk to her. So that, and I thank God she came out yesterday on social media to apologize. And to me, the remorse factor is the best. I mean, coming out to see that, hey, whatever I did was wrong, and I'm showing remorse. I apologize to all and sundry, everybody who has actually come and watch this picture on social media. I'm sorry. That only that is even okay for us. Yes.
But if I've watched the video, the apology, she's saying that it was an artistic impression. So it seems she's even defending what she did. You are saying we should help her, but this is not the first time Akuapem Poloo is doing that. Would you suggest the ministry, the gender ministry, to maybe come in? Because yesterday I heard them saying that they've come in and they are calling Akuapem Poloo. I don't know whether they are going to cancel her, whether they are going to hand her over to the CID. Akuapem Poloo is saying that it was an artistic impression. That's all. Do you think her apology holds?
For me, the ministry should have acted this long ago when we saw previous pictures also on the internet, but they didn't do anything about that. But what I'm trying to say here is that the lady has faulted. Yes, she has explained her side, why she actually did so. And she has come out with an apology that, hey, whatever I did was wrong. So please, I'm sorry. I think we should just try and help her to become a better person. That's the most important thing. But there is nothing good you can do to her at this moment in time to help her.
But can't we do something? Can't we use her so that maybe the police will handle her, maybe find her, take her to court, and then the court can find her so that it will deter people from doing that? Because she's not the first person. Ifia Odo has done similar. She went naked, taking pictures. A lot of them are doing it. Don't you think that it's about time that we need to do something to deter people from doing that? Because now everybody wants to trend on social media. Everybody wants to trend. And people think that the only way they can trend on social media is by showing their nakedness. So don't you think we should use Akuapem Poloo, take her to the court, for the court to maybe find her or something, and it will deter people from doing that?
Yeah, Ima, yeah, it's a very interesting proposition. But what I'm trying to say here is that, you see, don't forget Christabel Eke did the same thing. Christabel Eke did the same thing. And it came up to the fore that he was having, or she was having, some psychological problems that we need to help her. And you see, Ima, let me say this on record. No human being in his right senses will expose her nakedness for popularity. That act itself is demonic. One, that person needs a psychological help. You see, nobody in his right senses will do that. You see that if anybody would do that, their underlying factors: one, whether they are demons; two, whether they are psychological problems; three, whether they are going through certain emotional problems or traumas. So I think all these people are disabled. We need to help them. You understand? But no human being in his right senses that God has created him in his own image will say, I am going out to expose my body and get popularity. I mean, it doesn't hold water. It does not tally. Now, for you talking about legislation to so that these people, if they commit this offense, they will be punished to serve as a deterrent. I believe it is another way to also go. Because you see, indecent display itself is an offense under the law. There is a law called the Public Order Act of Ghana. If you go to the UK, they have what we call the Obscenity Publications Act of 1959. And all these laws talks against indecent displays in public domain. So what Akuapem Poloo has done and other celebrities has done over the years will amount to indecent displays. No two minutes about that. So if it's about time our regulators or those who pretend over execution or implementation of our laws try to test the law, because should Akuapem Poloo be taken to court and should she be fined, it will serve as a complete discouragement to others who also want to enter into the same misbehavior. So I think it's another step that we can also look at, probably testing the law, because I will not lie to you that the laws are not there. They are there. I've just talked about the Public Order Act. I've just talked about the Obscenity Publications Act. That imposes that, restrictions on some of these misbehaviors within the society, man.
Okay, let me read the third paragraph of child rights organization's petition to the CID. It says that as a child rights organization that believes in upholding the rights of children, we deem this act as a violation of the welfare principle of the Children's Act and abuse of the child rights to privacy and dignity. We wish to notify your esteemed office to investigate the taking of the said images and its circulation. Do you think CID and child rights organization right now, they need to come in and then tell people to stop sharing the pictures?
Sure, I think the National Communications Authority has done us a great disservice over the years. I mean, they have the power, they have the regulations, they have all it takes to stop this. I mean, they could have just issued statement to the various social media platforms owners to actually stop the sharing of these videos, because hey, so far as the picture in social media, all the bloggers are going to share, all the social media fanatics are going to enjoy it and make a lot of fun out of it. Now this picture has gone viral all over the continent and across the world, so they should have even taken a very deep step to also stop the dissemination of those pictures in the public space. And I think they've done us a great disservice, because over the years, these things have come off the internet, but they only take special interest in things that are closer to them. For example, we talk about the case of the former minister, Anatete, daughter and son, their pornography emerging on social media. You see that it's all the agency that attached to it. So probably if it is close to them, they attach some sort of agency. But if the matter does not get close to them or is far away from them, they become a little bit lackadaisical in their approach to actually take some of these steps. So I think the NCA and whoever is responsible for that ought to do something about some of this, and not only in the case of Akuapem Poloo, but in other celebrities or other people who use social media to share indecent or make indecent displays of what materials or items.
Okay. As a country, you mentioned NCA. Do you think NCA is doing well when it comes to our social media? Yes, I know it is very difficult to regulate social media, but as a country, do you think NCA is not doing well in terms of the things that people are posting? Because when you go to China right now, they are not using our Facebook. They have their own social media platforms that they use, and these platforms too are being regularized. Now, as a country, do you think that it's about time that we need to have our own? Can we replicate what is happening in China?
You see, Ghana has not gotten to that level technologically and financially to actually have our own Silicon Valley here and the expertise. Yes, even though we might have the expertise, but we've not gotten there. I think it will take time for us to get there, to be able to get to that level. But what I will say here is that I will not only blame the NCA, the Parliament of Ghana is also a corporate, because if we have to take steps to address some of this matter, it will certainly start from the lawmakers, the House of Parliament. They need to enact more laws to empower the NCA to regulate social media. It is amazing for you to know that now in Ghana we don't have any law regulating the internet. There is no law passed by the state regulating the internet. And now I can tell you that the internet space is one of the most very strong, efficient, most highly disseminable space that we have in our country. And up to now, members of parliament are sitting on their balls, and they've not even come out with laws to even regulate the internet. So a lot of people take advantage of the internet to do some of these things, and that is what is happening.
Wow. This is serious. So for you, you think Akuapem Poloo needs help? we should help her. That's all.
She needs a lot of help. She needs a lot of help. We should help
Counselors.
her. Not really counselors per se, but we can bring in psychologists and other people that they can help her. I mean, she needs help. She needs even spiritual help. Her pastors also have to come in to also talk to her and pray with her. Is that very clear? So she needs help. Not only Akuapem Poloo, if you're Schwarzenegger, she needs a help. Somebody like all the slave queens who have been coming on social media exposing that. Yes. She also needs help. Don't forget that Schwarzenegger in recent posts on Instagram have also been issuing consistent pictures involving his children or his sons or his and she's actually not in a very decent attire. And all these things, even sometimes she uses certain hate speech, very bad speech in the presence of the children. So when we are making this discussion, we should not only limit it to Akuapem Poloo. We can talk about Efia Schwarzenegger. We can talk about all the other slave queens on the social media platform. Efia Odo, good. Can talk about the rest. You know of them. Talk about all of them. They all need to be quarantined and they need help.
They are getting the clicks. They are getting the followers. People are giving them endorsement deal. They will never stop because they are getting the clicks. If people are not patronizing what they are doing, I think by now they would have changed their style. But they are getting the clicks and everything.
They are getting the clicks because it is not regulated. And you see, Ima, you and I understand journalism, that fake news or bad news sells more than good news. Okay. So in this case, if you are living in an environment that is not regulated, then people would like to churn out more of the bad news to their advantage or to their parochial interest. That's why I'm saying that members of parliament are the first blame institution that are pushing blame to, because if there were laws in Ghana, all these things would be regulated. So all the celebrities, all the queen bees, all the pussy queens, they all need help. We need to quarantine them, counsel them, pray for them, so that they can refrain from all these acts. Because over the years, these things were not happening in Ghana. They were not happening in Ghana. So where did all this thing come from? Where did all the? I quite remember I chanced upon a video, and I know you, Ima, you're a blogger, you know that, where Efia Schwarzenegger's mother was saying that as young as age 8, Efia Schwarzenegger was using the vagina word. I'll be understand to insult people.
Yeah. So
you could say that most of these things that are happening in social media is fundamental. We've got our fundamentals wrong, and if we don't stop them, they will translate this demonic spirit onto the next generation. So we have to help them, quarantine them, counsel them, and pray for them so that they can come out of this misdemeanor.
I don't know if you remember Wiser Grade.
Yes. Wiser Grade.
December to remember.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes, where he exposed the thing outside and he was being arrested.
Yes. And I think that was 2015, December. Sure. It was a City FM program, December to remember.
Sure.
Wiser went naked.
Yeah.
The police came in. They arrested him. He was granted bail. The case went to court, and at the end of the day, the court, I think he was fined 10,000.
Sure.
Yeah.
So does that create the impression that?
Okay, the amount was about, I think, 8,000 or so. Yeah.
Okay.
He was fined. And I'm not sure when Wiser went to court and he was fined 8,400. Yes, I have it here. The Accra Circuit Court has slapped 8,400 fine on Hip Life artist Eugene Ashi. Okay, so I have it here. Now, ever since Wiser did that and he was taken to court, I am yet to see any male celebrity doing that.
Sure. You see, ordinarily, you will not see male celebrities exposing their nudity in public domain. You know it, even in music videos, in everywhere. You never see male celebrities doing that. You and I, you know it, Ima. It's only these queen bees and these slave queens. It's only these girls who do it. I don't know what's happening in Ghana. That all these girls now, Ima, the new thing that is even coming up is that there's a challenge among them.
Okay.
Everybody want to live a very lavish lifestyle. Yesterday, Ben Archer TV broke up a story on our platform, on our channel, that a University of Ghana Legon student has been exposed when he was trying to force somebody to get her an iPhone 11 Pro just to have sex with her. I hope you understand. So you could see that most of these ladies are ready and prepared to do everything to live a very lavish lifestyle and tell their colleagues that, hey, they've also got their swag on. So it's a problem. It's a national problem that the president and all those who matters within the industry need to sit and help solve the problem.
Wow, you are bringing the president in. We are not yet done with Corona.
Because you see, it's a national problem. Anytime we have a national problem, the president has to do something about it.
Problem. Oh, but the number of people doing this are not even. If you look at in percentage wise, they are not even up to 1%. So why should
their ramifications or their impact is more than that 1% you are talking about? Do you know that the number of slave queens, this Efiashas niggas, this Efiodos, and this the Akuapem Poloos are nurturing for the next 10 years? For the next 10 years, you a man, you cannot step on the street with your wife. I'm telling you, they'll take your wife away, your husband away from you. So it has to be stopped now. It has to be stopped now. So I see it as a national problem.
Yeah, because right now, all the ladies, all of them, they want to drive big cars. They want to live that bossy life. They want to travel to Dubai.
So some of them are even faking their lives. Even when they don't have Range Rover, they'll come and tell us that they have Range Rover. Yesterday, I saw Juliet Ibrahim driving a Rolls Royce, just creating an impression to the world, buying pressure for people in town. So all these things
and sometimes, if you are their friends and you are not doing that, friends and family members will go like, you cry, you are working, we don't even know what you do with your money.
Yes, and that brings in the family issue. Our family too is so irresponsible. Some of them are so irresponsible that they don't even help in the nurturing of this talent. They put pressure, mount unnecessary pressure on them, and in the end, they will end up actually, doing a disservice to them. So the whole world is watching us now. So you've got to advise them. The family is also not helping situations.
Okay. So finally, you think that for me, I also suggest that the gender ministry and child rights and all these people, they shouldn't sit down and wait for some of these things to happen before they come on board, because naked pictures are flooding our internet day in and day out. But I don't know whether because there is a child involved, that is why they are in now. Do you think
and you see,
leaders should be proactive?
Ima, let me say this on record. Some of our leaders and politicians have also been irresponsible. Have you forgotten very soon the case between Kennedy and Japan, Honorable, and Efiashas nigga, where Kennedy Japan threatened that if he dares, he releases naked pictures. All the time when he talks, if you dare, I'll release your naked pictures. What message are they trying to tell the world? That they frown, or they actually support the releasing of naked pictures on social media? Is that what they are trying to tell the world? Because we've heard Honorable Kennedy Japan consistently say that, hey, if you dare me, I will release your nude picture. If you dare me, I'll drop your picture. Everybody will see it. In the case of Efiashas, within a few months, a few days, we saw a naked picture all over the internet.
So it means that the big men are doing it.
Oh, sure, of course. It's like fighting against obscenity or indecent display. It's the big men themselves who are even lovers of the thing. So how do you expect them to come and fight it? It's not possible. So we have a national problem. That's why I call it a national problem. Everybody is involved. Everybody is involved in this national problem. And as the world is watching us this morning, we have to tell them that we need to address this issue once and for all. Ima.
Okay, so thank you. I have dropped your channel in the description. What's the name of your channel, and then what are some of the content you post on your channel?
All right, Ben Archer TV is an Afrocentric channel. It's all the trending information in the world, not only in Ghana, all around the world. Currently, we have audiences in over close about 10 countries in the world, and information ranging from entertainment, business, politics, lifestyle, spiritualism, demonism, everything we talk about it. So if you want the best place for your up-to-the-minute, authentic, verified information or video to watch, don't hesitate to just dial and click on YouTube, the Ben Archer TV, subscribe, and become a part of this family, Ima.
Okay, so this video is as well going to be on Ben Archer TV as well. So just hit the subscribe button, like the videos, and we will see you again. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.